Hello and welcome to play ratings for Liverpool vs Tottenham. Unfortunately another 1-0 defeat away from home. Really frustrating performance and a match overall. I think we did have a really positive start to the game. Plenty of possession and a few chances for some of our players as well on goal, but we just couldn't get it in the back of the net. That late penalty in the first half, I think, really rocked the team. And, going into half-time, 1-0 down, is never nice. So, I think that really affected our second half performance. Go into play ratings then. Anchor Bruce, I've given a 6 out of 10. Similar to last weekend against Reading, she pulled off some really great saves. That could have meant that the game ended up 3 or 4-0 or, a larger margin. That could have, really dampened our spirits even more. So she gets a 6 out of 10. Becky Jane, she gets a 5. I think I've given a lot of the players a 5 out of 6. She gave away the penalty. It was a coming together of two players. You could see it as harsh, but those type of challenges get given as penalties nowadays, and it's just nothing you can do about it. The ref was going to give that all day long. She was calm in possession when she needed it, but I think just overall performance today means she gets a 5 from me. Bradley Auckland a 5. Yeah, just similar to Becky Jane. It was just one of those days for Liverpool, and she was calm in possession. She was really good doing her tackles and that, and you could see, she's really trying to get the players hyped up, what a captain should do. But she just, there's nothing she could do really more than she did. Tottenham's attackers were really on us today, and their first home game of the season, in the WSL, it was a big one for them. So I don't think they would have took any more than 3 points away from that. Niamh Fahey, she gets a 4 simply because she got sent off, pulling the defender back, last player back. It could be seen as harsh, but those challenges get sending offs in any level of the game, during any match. Maybe you could argue that she didn't have to make it. Bradley Auckland was recovering as well as Robe, and the players still got to get past Price as well, and Fahey might have recovered, but you could see as soon as she goes to pull her once, and it sort of takes her hand away and then pulls her back again, and the ref was always going to send her off for that. Robe, she gets a 5. It was a tough day for her. She got herself in the book for a silly challenge early on in the second half. She does like to go in strong on her tackles, and I think sometimes she needs to be wary of that, because she can get herself in a bit of a pickle. She got a yellow card today, one more chance like that and she's getting sent off as well. She didn't get really an opportunity to bomb down the left hand side, which is what she likes to do, and she's quick as well. She couldn't whip in any balls or anything like that, so a bit of a tough day for her. Jay Bailey, she looked a little bit lost at times, or didn't really know quite what she wanted to do. I feel like her role is the one to pick out those passes for the wingers, whether that's Charles, Clark, Lawley, Babajide, whoever's there, and they sort of break up play a little bit, which just she couldn't do that today. And a lot of times when she did get the ball, she was just kicking it upfield, I think purely just to either give us a breather or just get the ball away from our area. But a 5 out of 10 for her. Amy Rodgers, I've given a 6. I really liked her performance today. It's not often that you see Amy Rodgers get forward and have a shot on goal, and then within the first 15 minutes she troubled the keeper twice. I was hoping that she'd get on the score sheet, and she was really close with her second effort, but unlucky to not get a goal there. She went off. I'm not sure at the time. She went off though, which I was surprised at, because I feel like Amy Rodgers should stay on whenever, but you don't know the circumstances, and obviously Jepson wanted to bring someone else on, and that she thought could cause Tottenham issues. But a 6 for Rodgers. Lawley, she gets a 5, still waiting on her first competitive goal for us as a new member of the squad. She gets a lot of the ball, same as Red. She gets a lot of the ball. She gets tackled a lot as well and fouled because she is our danger player, sorry. And she was on the floor quite a lot, and I think the ref didn't take notice of some of them fouls and just sort of wanted to let the game go on, not really book too many people and just, let the game sort of flow. But a few heavy challenges from Tottenham players, a few heavy challenges from some of our players as well. She was unlucky not to really get herself in a position to score. And, there was times where there was a chance in the first half, or the second half maybe, the second half, where, she found herself in some space, runs into the area, and I think she tries to pull it back for Charles, and I don't think Sweetman Kirk's aware that Charles is coming in on the edge of the area, and maybe she should have stayed in the 6-yard box where Lawley could have whipped it across the front of goal or tried to pull it back for Charles. But I think Sweetman Kirk or Clark has a shot on goal that goes over the bar, and that was a good opportunity for us, and that's what you like to see from Lawley, is they're getting in those positions to put those crosses in. But yeah, it just didn't happen today. Clark gets a 5, Sweetman Kirk gets a 5, Charles gets a 5. The whole from 3 was just really struggled today. He just couldn't get the service. They couldn't, when they did have the ball, they couldn't really do much with it. They were getting hounded by defenders straight away, and they just couldn't keep hold of the ball. It's like at times they couldn't string more than 2 or 3 passes together, because it's just Tottenham defenders were just on it straight away, and credit to them, they really went for it today, and they got their first goal as well in top flight football, which is huge for them. But yeah, just overall bad day at the office for Liverpool, and I think I was confident after last week's game, the performance, that we could get something today, and it just didn't happen. And a penalty as well. Last week it was a free kick, today it's a penalty. It's like, stop giving those set pieces and stuff away, and just don't dive into challenges or whatever, just play the game. But yeah, tough day at the office for us, hoping for a victory next weekend in the cup against Sheffield, and then the following week we've got Man United, so we really need to book our ideas up and get some goals next weekend to give us the confidence going into that Man United game. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts about the game in the comments below, what you would have rated the players, and make sure to watch Amy's instant match reaction as well, and we'll see you all during the week for our podcast.